Like, can you just stop smoking, even just for 2 weeks, bro? Just long enough to clean out your system and get that job. And that's why I'm telling myself, like, that's what's gonna get between me and changing my life, bro. You gotta stop smoking, at least for an extended amount of time. Motherfucker, this girl smokes every motherfucking day to numb her pain. She doesn't know how to deal with life, so she's in depression and she's like overindulging and smoking 24/7. Not 24/7, but as soon as she gets off, she's smoking the whole night, taking a fucking a joint to the head, all by herself. She got to get high, right? And I just read a quote right now that said, like, it's fine. It's not going to start, a war and stuff. Like, weed isn't going to, do all this bad stuff. But also, it's going to make you comfortable with being bored, and make you feel like everything's okay, A-okay, and you're all right in this position when you're not. It makes you, you can be chill and be okay with eating pizza and playing video games and chilling. Like, you're supposed to be in the pain, right? So it's all good, G. But that if I had the money, everything would be cool. This girl would be straight. She wouldn't be worrying. She wouldn't be tripping about you. She would probably be infatuated with you. And see, that's what happens when people like me, bro. Friends, family. But I'm still on my own fucking mentality, bro. So if I say no or decline to certain stuff, they're going to be like, what? And they're going to want to urge me, not in a bad way, but they're going to want to urge me to do it anyway. They won't respect that. So for me, it's to hold my ground, bro, when everything's going good. And to do things my way, even if I know they're not going to like the answer. And that's what's kind of led me astray too, is because I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to do this or say this because I don't think they're going to like that, But you need to get some balls and just tell a motherfucker straight up. Because it's like, in the past, I've had girls that I was not attracted to try to get with me. And they would keep trying and trying and trying. But it's like, those are the only girls that you would like say no to, right? But if they're a little bit pretty and they want to be with you and you give off that vibe of not really, or you say no, but then they keep pushing, but you'll say yes. Or your friends or your family, your parents want you to do something and you're like, nah, I'm not really with that. But they just can't understand why you would say no. So they kind of egg you on and shit, and then you're like, oh, okay. So they're not going to understand because they're going to be unhappy with you when you're a broke loser with no ambition. And then they're going to be unhappy with you if you're driven and build an ego and work to back that up. And then you have morals and standards and you're able to say no. And they're not going to like that either, except for the real ones, the very few, the 1%. So if anything, surround yourself with that 1%. So today, it's 6:06 a.m. and I'm thinking, I'm going to get the heck out of the house to get a job, go up this street, go downtown, go see my dad, see if he needs help. But I got to get the heck on out, B. Follow the game plan.
What one man can do, another can do. Say it again. What one man can do, another can do.